I think a lot of people, not a lot, I think every single person on the planet has ideas, right? It's just all about following through with those ideas and just kind of marching forward and don't let anyone get you down.
What is influence? What is an influencer? So, my discussion thus far has looked at how social media practitioners in the field of fashion moved from blogs to Instagram. Both practitioners and scholars resort to the word influencer when examining Instagram's role. In the words of an Italian influencer marketer, influencers have been talked about since 2010, but after the platform was bought by Facebook and developed as a leading visual channel for the type of images found in glossy magazines, it was Instagram that validated fashion influencers. As Lever, Highfield, and Abidin explain, Instagram became more and more popular for advertisers. The number of paid messages in the main feed reached as high as 1 in 4 or 5, making Instagram a home for a less official economy in the form of sponsored, promoted, and paid messages delivered by influencers. Despite the centrality of Instagram, Instagrammers are usually referred to as influencers, unlike bloggers who were named after the platform they used. This suggests that the transition from blogs to Instagram concerns much more than just a change at the artifact level, but is rather the invention of a new subject, position, and occupation, that of influencer. It is also about the consecration of a notion, influence, and the business built around it in the field of fashion and beyond. In the following, I critically engage with both influence and influencer as problematic notions. Etymologically, influence is derived from the Latin influentia, denoting the act of flowing. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines influenza, the medical term for flu, as a highly contagious respiratory disease. Flu is caused by a virus and transmitted person to person. Contagion, as Mitchell notes, has established itself as a metaphor affecting public discourse, and it is widely used with reference to financial markets, informatics, and the web. I think it's referring to the film Contagion. Marketers describe viral marketing as any strategy that encourages individuals to pass on a marketing message to others, creating the potential for exponential growth in the message's exposure and influence. The definition equates these marketing strategies to viruses because they take advantage of rapid multiplication to explode the message to thousands to millions. Influencer marketing agencies have inherited and further consolidated the use of the metaphor as an indicator of their commercial activities, reflected in agency names such as Viral Nation, Open Influence, and Flu. Although Contagion has historically and recently with the COVID-19 pandemic been associated with dramatic and negative risks, viral transmission in the business of influence has assumed a positive meaning, denoting the circulation of ideas and trends considered marketable. The viral approach was popularized by Richard Dawkins' 2017 book, The Selfish Gene, which became the inspiration for the idea of thought contagion developed later by essayists. According to Perica, viral logic has become a key tactic in commercial and technological contexts. More than just a metaphor, he argued. Virality and contagion work as a structural mode of circulation. Why can't I speak English correctly? Of information and goods within capitalist economies. Drawing on Lazzarato, Paprika notes that capitalist production is increasingly able to capture such viral processes. This mode of production is not primarily as focused on creating objects per se as in creating worlds that propagate consumer objects. Of course, advertising and marketing connected consumer goods and their potential audiences even before the rise of social media. The influencer industry and its agents have simply made this link more explicit. This is page 248 from Fashion Theory, the Journal of Dress, Body, and Culture by Taylor and Francis Group. I found this at my college before I dropped out. So this is pretty much a college souvenir. This issue is from March 2023.